Well, good evening and thanks so much for joining us here. I'm Mike Gillespie.
I'm Leslie Adamy. We begin with new developments from the Nueces County Courthouse tonight, where a judge has denied a motion for a mistrial in the case of a former Uvalde school police officer.
Adrian Gonzalez faces 29 felony counts of child endangerment and abandonment. Our Bill Churchwell was at the courthouse once again today, and he joins us now live with the latest in this trial. Bill?
And afterwards, we did speak with family members of at least one of the victims who expressed their discouragement with the prosecution. You know, today we should have heard from more witnesses. That was put on hold, and it all centers around a teacher who was the last to testify on Tuesday, who had a new account of what she saw during the Robb Elementary School shooting, something the defense said would place Gonzalez in the same area as the shooter, which was a direct conflict. Now, the defense argues that those details about the gunman were never shared with them by the state. Now, the judge was ready to strike the witness testimony from record, but the attorneys agreed to allow the witness to come back tomorrow for cross-examination. This is how it all unfolded yesterday in court.
And I'm not trying to get on you, but that's why I said the reason I have to ask these questions is because I think the prosecution will agree with me. The things you're testifying to here today are not the things that you said to the ranger at the time.
That's my question is.
Now, tomorrow the defense could possibly play the teacher's original statement she gave Rangers just days after the shooting to compare both statements. We spoke with family about today's developments.
Judge had some sympathy, but I don't think he had sympathy for the district attorney. I think he had sympathy for the families, you know, and I think that's important to be able to see that. And even they came back to, you know, asking for a dismissal, and he denied it right away. And I think that's important for us to be able to move forward, and hopefully lessons learned, like my brother said, and, you know, they'll be able to be at their best, because that's what we really need at this point.
Rizzo lost his niece Jackie in the shooting. The family said they were pleased with that judge's ruling today. The trial picks back up tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Reporting live from the Nueces County Courthouse, I'm Bill Churchwell, 3 News.
All righty, thank you for that, Bill. Of course, lots of questions circulating online about the Uvalde trial being held right here in Nueces County.
Yeah, and one of the biggest, how much is it costing local taxpayers and who is covering those expenses? The trial was moved to Nueces County at the request of Uvalde County. Then that has left some residents curious about how local agencies will handle the additional logistics and funding. Before the trial even began, we had the chance to speak with Sheriff J.C. Hooper, who explained how costs and resources would be managed.
It's going to be a big deal, right? But it's not going to cost the taxpayers of Nueces County anything. Every expense for overtime or facilities or anything else will be paid for by the originating county.
So while this trial puts Nueces County in the national spotlight, local taxpayers will not be covering the cost.